Is there such thing as value in this showdown, Jeff?
Yeah, there is. I'm really looking at a couple of Magic guards. Markelle Fultz at 4,400. I'm not sure if you can call that value, but being on a minutes restriction hasn't really stopped him from producing after his return from a torn ACL. He scored 30-plus DraftKings fantasy points in 2 of his last 3 contests and should see an expanded offensive role since Jalen Suggs is out with a bone bruise. Continuing the trend, focusing on those Orlando guards, Gary Harris stands out to me at 3K. He's another guy that has benefited from that Suggs injury. He's racked up 16-plus DK fantasy points in 4 straight games. Quickly moving to the Pistons side, Isaiah Livers seems like the ultimate bargain play at 2,400. The usage isn't there, but he's played 23-plus minutes in 3 of his last 5 games, and he scored 20-plus fantasy points in back-to-back contests. With Jeremy Grant out due to knee inflammation, Livers should hit that minutes mark and has tremendous value.
Okay, Nick, hook us up, dude.
Yeah, I kind of alluded to a couple of my value plays, and really, outside of like 3 players in this showdown, like everybody technically qualifies as a value. But I do like Saddiq Bey, who's not been great lately, but you take Jeremy Grant out of the equation, you potentially take Cade Cunningham out of the equation. That's like 35, almost 40 shots per game that you're removing from that Detroit offense. I mean, Cade Cunningham over his last 7 is averaging 21 field goal attempts per contest. So if he doesn't play, that's huge for a player like Saddiq Bey. I do like Marvin Bagley, kind of in that mid value at this point on this slate. He's at 7,600. If he's not your captain, still played a ton of minutes, even with Isaiah Stewart returning from his injury. He's pretty clearly getting an audition over these last couple of weeks over a guy like Kelly Olynyk, who's still playing like 10 to 15 minutes. Just a weird signing by Detroit that never made a lot of sense. And then, RJ Hampton, another player to consider with Jalen Suggs out. But as you alluded to, Emerson, it's a very strange slate to try to build a lineup on.